2 years ago, I started a Genshin series called 5-Star Only, a challenge inspired by a content creator, Jabba the Cup, who first made an only series trend on YouTube. The challenge is all about beating the game by only using 5-star units. That challenge I made was blown out unexpectedly, and that's where this YouTube channel was born. But sadly, due to my college and having no proper workspace, makes me unable to make more content of it during the time it was a trend. I also did the same with Honkai Star Rail, but I wasn't able to keep up with it because again, I don't have a proper workspace because I am living with my sister in the same room. Now that I have my own workspace and a little bit of spare time to make content, I've decided to do a 5-star only challenge again, but this time it's only limited 5-star. Now you may ask, how is that possible? But the truth is, it's not. It's not even possible because you're starting the game with the Traveler, which is not a limited 5-star. However, that doesn't count. To actually begin this challenge, I log in all of my reroll accounts to pull for limited characters until I have this account which has Navia on it. Now, if you're gonna ask, how did I get Navia on this account? Back in version 4.8, where both Navia and Nilo got a rerun, I was casually logging in to my reroll accounts to satisfy my urges to pull for characters. Because at that time, I don't have any Primo Gems on my main account, and I was also lazy to grind. While casually pulling on Navia's banner, I unexpectedly got her. Fast forward today, I've decided to do this challenge again because I don't want to throw this account away and I want to redeem myself to the challenge I made back in year 2022. Now let's move on for the rules of this challenge. I'm only allowed to use limited 5-star characters as well as weapons. Standard 5-star units and weapons are not allowed in this challenge. Therefore, I'm only allowing myself to use 1-star weapons and also artifacts until I have a 5-star of it. Quests and puzzles that requires another element or attribute can be completed with another character. Basically, I'm allowing this challenge to use trial characters, but using a non-trial characters to solve puzzles are prohibited on this challenge. And lastly, this account will be fully free to play, as I am broke to spend money on this game and to make it more interesting. Before I begin this video, 96 of you aren't subscribed on my YouTube channel yet. So I just want to take this opportunity to ask you all to please subscribe on my YouTube channel because it's free. All you do is to press the sub button and you'll receive more of my content in the future. So without further ado, let's begin our new journey to the limited 5-star only. To begin the challenge, we'll first go to Amber's domain. I tried to skip this domain from what I learned from other YouTubers, but sadly, it didn't work out for me. And instead of wasting time, I just went back to do the usual route of this quest. Moving on to Kai's domain. To my surprise, I just did this parkour for the first try. Damn, that's not the usual me. Oh, never mind. It is the usual me. How could I forget that chest? Ah man, it's not that hard to get that chest, right? Which all you have to do is jump through. Ah man, never mind. Up we go.
Seems probable.
Last but not the least will be on Lisa's domain. And I wonder when will I get a 5-star version of her. Probably in my dream. The whole thing about skipping Amber's domain, well, for some reason, it's kind of possible to skip Lisa's domain. I know I may not be able to do this easily, but it's doable compared to Amber's domain. That will literally take your whole sanity. Okay, I think I will make it this time. Come on. Come on. Yes! Easy peasy. And now we're done to Prologue 1. Before we move on to the next quest, let me just unlock this Statue of the Seven and collect these animoculi to offer to the Statue of the Seven. And now we continue our track to Kaya's story quest, seeking for the super duper amazing sword. But in the end, he'll just reward us a 3-star sword. But either way, a Primo Gem is a Primo Gem. Bigger weapon! Boom! She's not in trouble anymore. Ah, Paimon, no! Now is not a time for food. I know what you're saying, but I'm not buying it. Oh, come on, Paimon, stop it! Oh no, this is a big problem. a really big problem. Bigger weapons! I read the comment in the past that slime could activate this monument. I'm not sure how exactly, but I don't think this will work. Well, I guess I'm just gonna leave this quest for now. Since we're unable to accomplish Kai's quest at the moment, I'll just do my other remaining quests available until a new quest pops up on my screen. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king, where's my crown, where's my bling, always wrong. Oh, please KSI, please don't copyright strike me. Please. Ah man, another unskippable scene. You're asking me to use elemental sight? Nah, I'm not gonna use it. Well, at the moment. And now we're moving on to the actual quest, where we first glide around dropping bombs to the Hiltro, and then we're here. I kinda hated how I took a lot of time to kill this one dude to realize that I can just do this. Man, I feel awful. But nonetheless, it's done, and it's time to move on to another puzzle. Good thing I'm not having trouble to accomplish this thing. Because the last time I went here in my previous challenges, I'm having a really rough time to clear this out. When it comes to this area, this is where things gets impossible to accomplish. Because you have to kill all of these 3 hill trolls from up there, not just once, but twice in a row. I had this big idea of using Navios first to do the job, and it kinda works, but I don't know why I can't kill the middle one. I tried it again, but still doesn't work. So I ended up using Amber to clear it. Sadly, it has to be done, but we're gonna make it to the final boss.
Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
Well, technically, Amber just said, nah, I'd glide up. Hasta la vista, baby! Bigger weapons! Bigger weapons! I need the bullets! Bullets has been reloaded. Bigger weapons! And our job here is done.
I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring.
Well, that's cool, but I'd win.
Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is.
But I'd win.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Is it just me or Paimon just said a P word? Wait, what? After burning my resin to level up to AR10, it's finally time to do another Archon quest again. But before that, let me just claim my free 10 pulls on my mail, and let me just do a 10 pull for fun. Wait, what? Oh, come on, ain't no way this is happening. No shot. No shot, this is happening. Also, hey Kachina. I'm gonna tell this right now. This is by far the saddest 10 pull that I ever done. Well, for this challenge of course. Man, this is so sad. This is a really good account. But for some reason, I just can't use this 5-star weapon because it's not a limited 5-star weapon. I'm just gonna be sad here and leave that weapon for a while. And now we're moving back to the Archon quest again, learning about what are these crystals for and looking for a green bard. Now that we find the bard, we're gonna suffer again to another cutscene. And now we'll just have to wait and let the time pass by. And now it's time to live up the American dream.
Man, this stinks. Having to stand around here all day long, having to guard this entrance.
Seems we're gonna have to wait until nightfall.
When it comes to this mission, you don't have to sneak around. You just have to be fast enough to claim your reward. But sadly, Traveler doesn't have that stealing buff. I may not be a Joestar myself, but I learned a lot of techniques from watching JoJo series, and that is to run away. But for some reason, I'm not running. Now that we escaped the guards and had a conversation with Diluc and Jin about the mission, we're heading now to get the Holy Lyre. I'm coming for you, my precious Holy Lyre. Oh no. I'm coming for you, my sweet Holy Lyre. Man, I really hate this. Not again! Please don't flip, please don't flip, please don't flip. Okay. We survived.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? He says guess the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? It seems like we've turned this room inside out. But no key. Time to move on to another room.
After that annoying scene, we're finally here to get the precious holy lyre. But of course, we have to beat this Fatui agent. Boom shakalaka! Boom shakalaka! Hasta la vista, baby! It's raining bullets! Mission success! Now that we have the holy lyre, it's time to collect the 3 other tiers. But the first one will be on this ruin guard. And look, this is the first ruin guard that has a gender. Well, for my gender is I'm/him. Boom shakalaka! Hello, my lovely neighbor. Let me just sneak in and get the chest that I needed. It looks like they don't want to. But anyway, thank you and have a great time. For the last one will be in this domain. But I guess we'll have to deal with this first. Boom shakalaka! Boom shakalaka! Hasta la vista, baby! Boom shakalaka! And now for the last tier. Let's do this, baby! Oh my goodness, this will be the hardest challenge that I've ever done. I need a lot more healing foods until I eventually get a limited 5-star healer. I guess the pigeon hunting arc will come soon. Sorry to not sorry, Timmy. The final moment has finally come. Wait, what? Hasta la vista, baby! Ah man, I'm definitely gonna hate this. Oh no, please not again! Boom shakalaka, baby! Haha, you have no shield anymore. Easy peasy. Now that we have all the tiers and infuse it on the holy lyre, we're now going to the clip to say hello again to Dvalin. At the end of all hardship to get through this moment, the lyre was simply destroyed and failed. But we'll get them next time. For now, this will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you again in the future. If you ever encounter this TikTok to your FYP, I was also expecting a man kissing.